Hey everyone, and welcome back for the final episode of Opus Magnum. So last episode we reached the appendix. Because I was busy today, I've actually done the puzzles offline. So let's see the solutions I chose. This is the text. If you remember well, I started this one, I was not able to complete it. So I found out, I did the other puzzles and they were not so complicated. So I found out that they, I'm gonna say, give me a second. I found out that you could actually change the place you put the input and output. This way I was able to change the direction of this one, and yeah, and then the puzzle was kind of easy. So we're still making the metal here, and then we're just spinning around. There's just one tricky part where we actually need to move this one and move this one close, if I remember well, to avoid no, actually, yes, let's see. Okay, yeah, so I send it there and then I send it back. The same strategy as the one we used the first time. Then we just push it. Oh, that's done. That's the first one. This one we nearly finished already. Here is the line. Here is the instructions. That is all for this one. Okay. Next one, vicious sludge. So this one is the second one I did in a small space. It's not very efficient, but I still got the hang of stuff. You see how it goes. Basically beating it here and then pushing it there with a piston. So remember that all the puzzle I did not spend time to optimize them. So there's a way to add more. You see I'm even leaving something here that's not even used. So I could very well delete it. I sometimes use it's sad that I cannot find a way to copy paste. So I can only duplicate by holding control. Maybe in the controls there is, should have checked there. I finished the game already, so it's a bit late. Anyway, you can probably use more lever now that when the thing is working, you can probably delegate some of the work to another mechanism and accelerate everything. So the material, the number of the cost we raise, but the cycle will decrease. So yeah, it's a trade-off. Let's see how it goes for this one. It's nearly done. And this is done. So many cycles, like I said, I only use one lever. I actually probably have a better way to do this, given the statistics there. So I'm not pretty proud of this one. Fragrant powders. Let's see. This one I think was a nightmare. Not really a nightmare, but you really have very little space, so I just put all the three products here next to each other. I built things over it, basically. Just make it here. I don't know if we can have two levers on the same one. Accelerate some stuff, but anyway. I just have one lever produced here, one lever produced there. We're using this one to transmute stuff. And there it is. This is the instructions. Alright. The result is as is. So cost we below average, and cycles we also below average. Instructions fine. Rat poison. Open. So that one I don't understand. Let me see the result. Yeah, most people did less cycle than me because you can really accelerate a lot of things because you have plenty of space. Again, I don't want to accelerate. I will probably trade some G's there into getting back in the middle there. So rat poison is a bit strange because you have plenty of space for I don't know what reason. So we just play around and turn. So this one, the region does not have any. I mean, the solution doesn't have any light on it. So we just trash any light we have. See? We're producing the blacks. Second black, put it there, trash it, link it. So I only use the extra space here as my trash, private trash bin. That's all. I don't really know why they gave so much space. I reckon there would be a way to do it in smaller, as you can see. Probably like this. I don't know. Right, that's it for this one. This was rat poison. Now we're on special marrow. The results below in cost, below in cycles, and below in instructions. What did I do here? Again, I didn't try to refine my solution, just tried to make it work. So we get one big side, one big C here that we actually split and have to remake on the other side. Probably people have a better way to split stuff and ship things here. The good thing with this kind of machine is that you deconstruct here and you reconstruct there. So you can just optimize the left side and it will not necessarily interact with the right side. Only the order in which you feed maybe may change this one. And this is the instructions. That was special Amaro. Vapor or levity. So like I said, in the cost will usually be low because I'm using less mechanisms. The cycles probably most of the time instructions as well, because if you have the different mechanism, you can more easily repeat some of the patterns. But if you have more mechanism, you will usually have more instruction. These two are kind of correlated. You have less mechanism, you will have more instructions to do more things. Let's see. Open. What was that one? We have this is the line. Not so long. So we get water, no air. We get air and salt. And so this one is responsible for sometimes sending 2 airs and sometimes just sending everything. So in this case, we need 2 airs plus 2 of these ones, like a link of 2 times this one plus 2 airs. So we're gonna pass by. So why do we split this one? Yeah, we need to split the soul because we need to change it to light and dark. So again, because I have so much space, I don't optimize anything. I just try to make it work. So you see, yes, okay. Yeah, I merged the water already. Okay. Then we have the main one with the light, the dark, and push, and repeat. That's it. Next one was vapor of levity, I think. So now it's abrasive particles. Is it? Wait, abrasive particles is the one I just showed? No. So we middle in cost, cycles are longer, instructions are way high. Okay, so what's this one? We're getting a big one. Okay, I remember we get, you see, we get a lot of quicksilver, 3 quicksilver linked inside, and the main metal in the center. So the goal is to remove the links so that we can, I don't know if the quicksilver would be absorbed if it is linked. I didn't try, but anyway, the goal is to get to the center and transform it to gold using the 3 quicksilvers, and then we ship everything using the conduit all the way to the right, and then the right is easy. So this one is just about spinning and breaking. I'm just stocking stuff here until we get the metal out, the main metal out. Then we start to fuse all the metal into gold, and then ship it to the other side, link it, push it, end of the story. This is the instructions. Okay. Next is eye drops of revelation. Cost is average, cycles is well average plus, and instructions a bit higher. So what's the goal of this one? We have I don't even use this one actually. That little space there. So like I said, I just try to make it work and only use extra spaces I have things to do. So this one is capable of making light and dark, and so it needs to split stuff. It will ship the water away, and I don't think I have so 2 salt after that we make it. So we ship it out, and the goal is to make, we have 2 different signs. They're similar, just the center atom is light or dark. So it's like copy and paste a lot of stuff. We keep the darkness here until we're in the next shape to make, and that's it. So as you can see, I keep the sulfur here to transform it to light. Sometimes I ship it as well because we have extra 2 salts here. That's all. We have enough water, we don't need to, so I did everything in this one. That's it. And I didn't use that space. Maybe some people can accelerate some stuff there. I don't know why I would be using this for. Okay. Actually, as I move forward, I try to use more pistons, so the number of the cost gonna raise and the cycle should go down. Yes, just to show you the instructions. Maybe I didn't. There's no repeat there. Alright, we were at eye drops. Now we have parad rocket fuel. Okay, so cost is a bit above, cycle is a bit above, instructions a bit above. Okay, sub-optimized stuff. I remember this one is a bit tricky because we have a triple link here that we need to handle, and also because one symbol is 5 atoms and we're making them out of pairs. So the whole reproducible instruction set is gonna contain 2 times 5 to make it a pair, and 5 components of this one, so which make it 10. That is why we have to code both sides. So we bring at first we transform to fire. This one is only specialized into making either 2 fires or fire salt, and this one is specialized into making a triple link and shipping it back. Here we get the triple link back, and we have fire and salt already here, so symbols correct. And then we have the last component. That's, you see, we have 5th and 6th component. So one of them is gonna have to be buffered until the next time. The next region, the next solution we make it in the next product. So we ship this one back. That's the one we want to finish this shape. So we ship it back, and then we can deliver this shape. And the other fire that remains has been stocked here until we get the next part. So the next part here is slightly different. You remember the first time we shipped 2 fires? This time we've shipped fire and salt, but salt's gonna be shipped back immediately and buffered already for the final fusion, final bound. Whereas the 2 fires now are gonna be made into a triple bound, a fire, and then yeah, we add one more component here, link it and ship it. That's it. I think I showed the instructions already. That is all for this one. This was Parad Rocket Fuel Ether Detector. We are in average, cycle a bit higher, instruction a bit higher. So this one is yeah, I remember. So I could definitely add more, increase the speed, especially on this side. But I don't want to spend time and add more arms around. So this one is pretty easy. We have one shape and we need to reproduce the exact same shape on the other side. So this one is gonna remove the outer links. As you can see, the shape is linked everywhere. So we remove the outside, and then this one is responsible for removing the inside. This one's the outside, this one's the inside, and we're gonna ship it one by one to the other side and produce it in reverse. So where it comes tricky is that when we get to the dark element, if we close it, there's no way we can escape because this one is gonna be blocked inside. So there's probably a way to make it like keep the piston outside and play with it around. But anyway, we need to enter the center atom before we close the whole molecule. So we need to stop here. So what we're going to do is we're going to put it in standby over there, and the center atom is being shipped after that. We take it and we link it inside. Then we take this one. So as you can see, I do 6 turns. There's a way you don't need 6 turns because some of them are already linked. So why do I do 6 turns? Is because I want all the inside links here to be made using this one, right? And same here, I make 6 turns there, so there's a way to optimize as well because some of the links are probably made already. No, it's not. Maybe this one we do 6 turns. And then we ship. Okay, so that's it. Deconstruct. Outside link, inside link, then the outside link first, put it there, put the center. Okay, add the final one, do all the centers, do all outside and ship it, and that's it. This one was pretty fun to do. I don't know how other people solved it, but it was kind of nice. Be careful in the order you remake them, because if you spin in the same direction, your elements will be reversed and it's not going to be shape. I like the fact that one arm does everything. It's also very, I mean, it's nice to see. And then Alright, last one. And done. Okay. So in terms of cost, most people use the less or the same or less, the same or more. Most people actually use more. Cycle, yeah, it's lower. Probably accelerate here. Like once, how can I say? Once you already have your final thing working, there's some areas where there is no piston. You see here, there's no piston running at any time. I mean, none of the elements running at any time. So you can have a piston here probably, and increase at the speed at which we ship. Here, let's see. This one's never used, I think. Only for, yeah, for moving this way. So it's kind of used. These three are not used as well, I think. Let me see. Yeah, these three are totally unused, so probably a way to put some stuff there. And this one's used when I move it down. So, right. Final one, the reconstructed solvent. Cost very low, cycles a bit higher than average, instruction in the middle. So how did that do that? Yes. So we get basically sand and metal, and from sand we can make the 4 elements, and from metal we need to fuse it into the tin. Well, that's the tin element. So it's just one fusion. So I arranged this here to keep a lot of space here. So I'm sure there's a very big way of making it even faster, maybe. I don't know, actually. So yeah, the goal is I wanted to have actually I could probably have here, we'll see. So I wanted to have this piston able in this corner to produce any sand. So by rotation it can move it around here, so bring it to the, how can I say, to the workshop area here. And then the same, by rotating we can get the metal here. And then this piston, using this, I put it down at the bottom because it needs 4. We push it twice, and it makes it, the result will be available for the piston 3 to pick up. So let's see how it goes. We're just going to make this the partial circle first, and spinning in that direction. So just like I said a bit earlier for the other one, you see we can really just teach it by not having the piston, I mean the arm in the center. We can do it by the outside by just using rotations. But the previous one I decided to still put it at the center. Okay, so when we get to this shape, we have already these 5 elements here, and now we need the 2 more elements, which is metal and a salt. So at that time we start to move it around, and because I noticed that we can still attach one metal here, I just move it up there so that I can attach the metal directly using this one. And that's done. And then we spin it already in a perfect direction and already on the link here, because there's another linker here. So you guessed it, just pick up the sand there, put it there, push it there, end of the story. Up. Alright. That's it. And this was the last mission of Opus Magnum. Much harder, these last ones, when we don't have a lot of space. Much harder, in my opinion. But not as hard as other puzzles that I faced. Just few of them. You get very little space to do what you need. So you need to play with rotation and pivots and stuff. Okay, and as for the instructions, this is my instructions. I don't think I repeat a lot of stuff. I think I did everything by hand. That's it. Thanks for watching. If you saw the whole series, this is the afterword, the end game. I don't think there's any other chapter here, so I believe that I am done with the game. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in another series, another puzzle game or any other game on YouTube and Twitch. Bye bye.